Statesman Nation. Here with Brittanee Grove, senior pitcher from Runnels, Iowa. Appreciate you coming in for a few minutes.
No problem.
As I try to catch my breath here. Lock myself out, so I have to run all the way over to the pack. Okay, let's get going here as I'm catching my breath here. Great doubleheader sweep against Grandview on Wednesday. You guys were you showed that spark that has been there the whole year. Just talk about that doubleheader sweep and what you guys maybe learn from it and what you hope to, push forward with it.
Well, I just think that we played ball the way that we were capable of,
right.
and we didn't look scared or act scared. We just, sure. We just came out there and we're like, okay, let's go, we're ready.
Right.
And
Definitely.
I think that helped just our attitude that we were just gonna go in there and dominate, and we did.
Sure. So. Talk about game one. You were the pitcher in game one versus normally in game two. Mm-hmm. Facing head-to-head against who is probably pretty easily going to be the pitcher of the year, Claudia Farrell from Grandview, and you went toe-to-toe with her, ended up getting that run support at the end. How was that? How did that help your confidence going against her and doing well and knowing that you could pitch with her and eventually get the win?
Well, I guess I didn't really even think about it.
Sure. Well, there you go. No, don't think about it then.
I don't know, I just knew that usually Grandview is a pretty good hitting team, right. And I knew that I would have to step it up,
sure.
And I guess throw my pitches and make sure that my pitches worked, and I guess just be better than the batters. And,
right.
I think that game really helped me gain the confidence that I've kind of been looking for and needing,
sure.
At least for both London and I. We both
right.
really, I feel like both of us really stepped it up and
sure.
Did what we can do, and we show that we can do in practice, especially.
Right, definitely. One part of your game that you feel like maybe is coming along, what would that be? And maybe that's something that you were like, up until just now, it's really, you were hitting your spots, obviously, but anything else that you fought through now? Or hopefully fought through.
Yeah, probably, my pitching and my hitting. My hitting's definitely not as good as it was last year.
Yeah, but you set the bar real high last year.
Thanks. So I don't know, I'm kind of just a little bit disappointed in that, but instead I'm just really focusing on my pitching, because
sure.
I know that my pitching has to be spot on for
right.
us to really perform. Mm-hmm. And definitely the last few games, my changeup has really
sure.
been coming along, and I've been using it a lot more, and it's been really working well.
Right, sure. I just interviewed Bree earlier, and I always say that the catchers are the psychologists for the team, really help out the pitchers, but she said that you also have helped her out and calmed her down. So what did she get all excited about, and how have you helped her, I guess?
Well, yeah, we both just kind of have to help remind each other to breathe.
Right.
Especially if she, makes a mistake that she doesn't normally make.
Sure.
I'll be like, Zerly, breathe! Because if she gets anxious, I get anxious.
Right.
And so she does the same for me, too. And sometimes I don't really hit my spots the way I should,
right.
and I kind of make her look bad, but she always pulls me back together.
There you go. Great.
She's a great catcher.
Yeah, and she said, obviously, that's been a real asset and a real positive, only having to work with one pitcher, and I'm sure that's the same way for you in the circle, that you know exactly how Bree's going to call the game, probably, or how she's going to deal with you and stuff, and she knows exactly what to say. So that's probably got to be a big confidence.
Never surprised. I know exactly what I'm getting every time.
Right. Sure. Definitely. You guys have a turbo this weekend, and then several more games before conference tournament. So, from you personally, what do you want to continue to improve upon as you guys get ready for the conference tournament?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, you never be satisfied. We can
sure.
always get better. Especially, we definitely need to keep up with our hitting. I think the first game we started hitting, and then the second game we kept going with it. So
sure.
I think as each game goes on, hopefully we roll more to get more hits. And then defense was really strong against Grandview, and we just need to keep that up. And
sure.
I think really it helped with our confidence as a whole together too.
Definitely. Alrighty, well, that's always fun talking about softball and knowing that you guys feel confident, and you should. That was a big doubleheader win, and you guys have done it several times this year, and I've always said maybe that's the turning point, and hopefully this is now the turning point, and keep it going. But we'll get right into the personal stuff that I like talking about. We interviewed you last year, but you didn't get an opportunity to go through all of these fun questions. So we'll get right to it. Your nickname?
B.
Just B.
Yeah, everybody calls me B.
Real simple. Why did you choose William Penn?
Well, coach,
right.
definitely. I mean, I talked a little bit in my interview about it last year because I transferred from Iowa.
Right.
Basically, coach, yeah.
Sure.
He was a big part of it.
Right. Obviously, I didn't mention this before, but talking about Mal's still on the team as a GA and stuff. But CB's gone. She's taken over her career role now. Yeah. But talk about what it's like just being the only player now, the only Grove on the team this year.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew last year at the end of the year after our game at Nationals that it was going to be really hard because that was my last game ever playing with both of them. And it's hard because Mallory's sitting there next to me and she's not actually playing with me, but it helps to have at least her in the dugout supporting me rather than Stevie doing her thing at law school.
Yeah, right. Just watching you.
Yeah, no, it's different.
Sure, definitely. Describe Coach Christner in one word. Either one of them.
Yeah. Well, both of them probably passionate.
Sure.
I'd say everything they do from their heart with full passion, 100%.
Sure.
Which makes them great coaches, and they're so determined to get us where we want to be.
Definitely. If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Batman, for sure.
There you go.
But I do like the Hulk.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I've never seen the movies, but in the Avengers, he's pretty
he was very cool in the Avengers. They did a good job with that. People say you look like?
My mom, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all three of you sisters, you look alike, there's no question about it, but you guys are definitely not identical. You all have your own separate traits for sure.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Taken.
Okay.
Liam Neeson's the man.
There you go. Favorite TV show? Friends. Okay. Yeah. Favorite food?
Bread and butter.
There you go. Simple.
Yeah.
There you go. You were an All-American last year. You guys went to Nationals. So you accomplished a ton of stuff last year in your first year here. But going forward to the last few weeks here, finishing off your career, what's your goal to finish off?
Definitely want to, well, obviously we want to be the conference champs.
Right.
And I know that I talked to Zerly a little bit, or maybe it was Dennis, and she was talking to the coach, and he says that, I think we have a chance now, which is great. So definitely be the conference champs and want to win the conference tournament and go to Nationals again. Because, we've been there once and we need to redeem ourselves.
Sure, definitely. Currently listening to in your iPod or in your car?
Probably... Mal's really excited about the new Taylor Swift CD. So
she pulled you into that.
Yeah. No, I like Taylor Swift, though.
There you go. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
I'd pay off a lot of debt. And buy my parents a new house.
There you go.
Well, that I would live in.
Yeah, okay. Because it's going to be a really nice house. You gotta live in it too.
And I'm going to live at home for
there
the next year. So.
If you weren't playing softball, what sport would you play?
Basketball, for sure. I love basketball.
Very cool. Favorite sports hero?
Miguel Cabrera.
Okay. Are you a Tigers fan or just him?
Yeah. I love the Tigers. My whole family does.
Knocked my A's out a couple too many times recently, so... But it's fine. Person in history you'd most like to meet?
My grandpa.
Okay.
He died 20 days after I was born.
Sure.
And everyone says that he was great. And I never got to meet him. So.
There you go. I'm sure you've had this opportunity since you've been here, but put on your recruiting hat. You're talking to a recruit. How do you sell them on William Penn?
Definitely the softball program. Okay. Let them know that, coach is exactly what you see is what you get.
Right.
And then I definitely want to... The education program here is amazing, and I would recommend it to anybody. I love it, and it's probably I've been to a couple schools, so it's definitely the best education program I've ever been a part of.
Cool. And that was actually something I was going to ask as well. Elementary ed, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to teach at the lower level, higher level of elementary?
Well, actually, I got a job at Des Moines Public Schools.
Tremendous.
So yeah,
cool.
And I want to teach 4th grade. I won't know until May 1st.
Sure.
4th grade is my ideal grade, but
great. Congratulations on that. That was
Thanks.
going to be my question. I didn't know if you had student taught or not.
Oh,
or
yep,
when
yep.
that's
I
already
had
been
to
knocked out.
flip-flop it because
Sure.
of our season, so I did it in the fall.
Oh, that's tremendous. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
and
thanks. I'm excited.
yeah. Again, good luck this weekend. You got Viterbo up there in La Crosse. Hopefully the weather will cooperate for you guys up there. You just never know in spring sports, but good luck there, and just keep on rolling. Take advantage of that doubleheader sweep we just had, and keep rolling. So
keep on keeping on.
there you go. All right, thanks, Pete.